Welcome back to Diamond Owl Studios. If it's your first time here, allow us to introduce ourselves. I'm Paper Chase.
And I'm the one and only Diamond Don Wannabe, and we are back. We're switching it up today. We do a lot of music reactions, some comedy reactions. You know, we've done some police reactions and true crime, and we decided to go back in that bag. So we went to one of our favorites. It's Midwest Safety, I believe is the name of the channel. They got a ton of crazy videos. Check them out. But yeah, we just started scrolling through and we saw one that was interesting. It was when teens overpower a police officer.
That what it's
Let
called?
me get
Yeah.
it right.
When immature teens get a huge reality check.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you pulled up the wrong one.
I pulled up the wrong one. We can pull up the right one.
Okay, let's pull up the right one. Yeah.
When teens outnumber the cops. Yes, that's the one. That is
Okay.
the one that we were going to watch today. And maybe we'll watch the other one if you guys enjoy this one.
Yeah.
You know, let us know. Have you seen these before? Is this something that you get into? But yeah.
I get into this. I love this type of stuff, man.
Do you really?
Yeah, I love anything like, crime related. And like honestly, I don't really get, I mean, I like the true crime real stories,
Yeah.
like, serial killers type stuff, but I love stuff like this that's just real and raw and not like heinous.
Some of it's kind of funny. That's
Yeah,
what I kind of like
exactly,
about
yeah.
it. Like some of them are dark, but some of them are just like people just are so crazy that it's just like, you know, an anthropology class where it's like the levels of human behavior. And honestly, I'm not like a back the blue guy typically. I kind of grew up with like an F the police mentality. But truthfully, watching these videos makes me realize like, dude, these guys go through so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the type of BS that they have to deal with. I know they're just trying to do their job. Obviously, you know, they've gotten a bad rap. But when you watch videos like this, a lot of times you're like, this is what I think. I'm like, thank God they're doing it. Because if you put me in this situation, dude,
It would end differently.
it would end so bad.
Well, let's go ahead and jump right into this, man. So this was on September 28th, 2023. We have no idea where it is, but let's check it out.
What building?
I'm not in the. Come on now. I just
No.
came out here for school.
What building do you live in?
Officers respond to a call of a fight between about 20 teens. Some of these teens are known to have an extensive criminal history.
So I'm gonna tell you.
This ain't a. Oh, I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna get.
Come on, what you doing that for?
Why? Because it's called loitering and prowling, and you're obstructing.
Come on now, what you doing that for? I just came out
Oh,
here.
him.
He ain't got nothing to do with that.
Who
He
are
just
you?
got school.
Who are you?
I'm his cousin. I'm his cousin. I ain't do nothing. I just got over here. I just
You
got
can take me. You can take me.
I
You can
got
take
my
me.
phone and my
You
stuff.
can take me.
Come on. Hey, no, come on. Go put your hands.
You about to go to jail too.
Get on that. Stop.
Oh, no.
Sir, stop. Please, sir, stop.
Hey, I'm gonna back it up. Back it up.
It's my big sister, please. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Look, I got to give that man credit because at least the young man, because at least he's saying like, hey, that's my big sister. I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, sir.
Trying
he's
to
being
like
respectful. Yeah.
de-escalate it. But if somebody comes and runs up on you like that, like, I mean, that's not a good look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
And I
if
mean,
anybody comes and runs up on me just as a normal citizen, my immediate reaction is going to be, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, we have no idea what the backstory is, what's
Yeah.
going on here. Apparently, they said a bunch of teens were fighting. So the first kid that got put in handcuffs, we have no idea the validity behind that. The second kid that came up, he just came in a little intense, and I can
Yeah.
understand why the cops are at least going to detain him in that point in time because he
Yeah.
seemed like. But then that chick coming in, just running in, and being like, "Get
Yeah.
the fuck off him!" That was like, okay, well, she just asked for it.
And this is an awful situation because this is like how, you know, regardless, this is like a terrible situation. You do not want to be in a situation where you're having to get in any sort of physical confrontation with a female of any sort. It's just not
Yeah.
a good look.
Mm-hmm.
My big sister, bro. Please don't do nothing.
Take me out these handcuffs. Get in the car. Step away.
Big sister.
Step away.
For what? I ain't do shit. Just keep
Loitering
my
and
hood.
prowling.
I'm carrying my hood. Get the out of me, bro. We got nothing to do. We just game over here. I'm gonna get my sister. Get my sister the f up off that ground. Or everything I'm gonna stick the f out one of y'all officers. Oh God, man. Let me go. I ain't got no Wi-Fi, man. Let me go.
Where do you live at?
Oh, I don't stay out here.
Then get out of here now. Where do you live at? You work here. All right, kick rocks. Where do you live at? All right, kick rocks.
Jesus.
That one.
Which one? Red shirt?
Hey, okay, I get down. Call my mama.
Where do you live? Where do you live? Then leave. Where do you live? Get your hands out of your pants. Get your hands out of your pants. Where do you live at? Where do you live at? Huh? Where do you live?
Okay, I gotta admit these cops are being pretty out of line. Like, I mean, I get it. You're de-escalating the situation, but like nobody's really doing anything. Like they're just going around picking on people. Get your hands out of your pants. What did that guy do? What did he do?
I mean, let's just be real though. Like, he's got his hand. Dude, I've watched a ton of these videos. I watched one recently where it was seemingly a innocent interaction or fairly innocent, and the dude had his hand in his hoodie, pulled out a gun, and just like shot at the officer from like this distance, hit him like twice.
I understand that. But right now, like, okay, first off, what are they there for? A fight broke out? So they
Yeah.
said that one kid the first guy was arrested for loitering.
Yeah, I mean, I think
he said he lives there. He pointed to where he lives
Yeah.
at. The girl, okay, I get it. She literally ran up and attacked a police officer. Third kid, I mean,
Yeah.
come on. What did he do besides like get mad that his sister was on the ground?
no, I get that. Like, what I'm just trying to get at is like, again, we don't know the background of it, how severe the fight was. The police got called, so they're probably trying to conduct some sort of investigation. They may be looking for particular individuals.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is a terrible situation because they have all these people around them.
Oh, it's about to get chaotic because they're just literally the way that they're just arresting people and kind of, like,
Yeah.
And I don't know.
All I'm
That's a little
saying
crazy.
is like I would not want to be in this situation having to deal with this.
I wish we knew a little bit more about what brought them there because I feel like that would answer a lot of questions. If there was
Yeah.
like a really, really bad fight or something.
Because that's the
then-
thing. Like, how bad was the fight? Did somebody
Yeah.
get seriously injured? Was there like a call that maybe one of them had a weapon? Like, there's so much that we don't know that like
Yeah.
I just don't want to pass judgment, but at the same time, like I get what you're saying because it's like now they're just going up to like people. But again, it's like, man, they've got a giant crowd congregating around them.
Yeah, and I mean, and you got to think
And they're
about
just trying to
the
do their
reality
job.
of life and what does happen. There is a lot of police brutality against black people, and I don't blame them for having their phones out recording the situation and for them
Yeah.
to say just like, get the hell out of here. You don't, you're not allowed to record. It's like, come on, dude. Like, but let's finish this video. Let's see what it turns into.
Why you in my face, cousin?
Another one under arrest.
Nobody did to y'all.
I didn't do nothing to you. Stand
Yes,
up.
you did.
Because all I did was put you in cuffs.
Bro, get me the f off this ground and get me out of these cuffs and take me home. See, I got you dropped out body cam.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
If you don't live here, leave.
Y'all got my brother. He didn't even do nothing. Y'all just texted him when he leave.
If you don't live here, leave. If you live here, go to your home.
Come get my phone.
Calm down.
Come in to call my sister. Can you get me her phone?
I told you no.
It's right here.
What does she owe me?
She want her phone.
No.
She ain't did shit, so why she can't get her phone?
Stand back.
Just ignore Austrias.
Yeah, just ignore me.
We will.
You want to go to jail?
My I know. Probably because they was just fighting, man. They tripping. Come to the gardens. They got her in the car, bro.
Step away.
Hey, I'm on the phone. Stop talking. Why you keep talking?
Boy, just wait. Just wait till my daddy get out here, boy. On my soap. You get up, I ain't did y'all.
Man, bro, shut up, man. Chill out, bro.
You all right?
You get what?
You all right?
Man, they just arrested him too.
Where do you live at? Where do you live at?
42.
All right, you're about to come here and talk to me. Where do you live at? Good. You do have to talk to me. Watch me. Where do you live at?
I ain't gotta ask you a question.
All right, then cool. We're going to handcuffs. Come on. Number 5.
Now it's getting a little out of hand, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Like, come on, man. Like, come on. These cops, I mean, who knows? They might come to this place all the time. They might be dealing with all kinds of things. I get
well, they
it. I
literally
get it.
they said at the beginning of the video that there was a number of teens fighting with a criminal history. So again, I'm not trying to sit here and just
I have a
like,
criminal
suck-
history, though, and this would never happen to me.
If you were out fighting, it would happen to you. If you were
If I was
into a
congregated in
brawl.
an area and had nothing to do with the fights, like they are just putting handcuffs on.
Okay, let me just say that I have been like arrested in a situation that wasn't like where I just got hemmed up like this and maced by the police. They beat me because I was literally handing out flyers in front of a concert and something, dumb happened and they just grabbed me out of the crowd like this. So like I feel, because I've literally been in this situation,
Yeah.
right? So I do have empathy for it to be like, yo, this is like messed up.
Well,
And
now
at the
they're just
same
like,
time,
now if somebody says like, hey, no, like I'm not telling you where I live, they're just arresting them. Like that's kind of crazy. Like there's nothing violent going on currently.
at the same time, the only thing I'm trying to get across is it sounds like they're trying to do an investigation of some sort. They were called there for a reason. So it may be the case that they were just trying to talk to some of these kids and be like, hey, were you involved in this? Did you see anything?
Yeah, they could just be detaining him to talk to him. I mean, we could.
And
play
again, it's like, I have no idea. They said that, that they had a number of teens with the criminal history. So who knows? This could be like a ongoing like beef between them in this like area because there's obvious tension between both of them.
Well, clear tension.
This is what I'm getting
And
at.
now I feel like how many people, like even when he arrested another one, he goes, and that makes 5. Like he was proud. Like it's just a joke. Like it's not even like anybody's doing anything wrong. They're just they're using their power to arrest whoever they can in a situation that honestly it didn't really seem like needed that much de-escalating. Like it's escalating more now because of the cops, not because of the people.
Called obstruction, loitering and prowling. I can do this all day long.
Yeah, last time you talked to me, you said you're gonna kill us all.
I didn't say that.
I heard somebody popping off saying something like that.
Okay, well let's get into it.
And so this is where I'm just saying, like, remember when you said that you're going to kill us all? It's like there's obvious tension between both sides.
Yeah, there is obvious
And it's
tension.
like, let's just be completely real. I know that we want to sit here and say, hey, these are kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
But look at like a lot of the gang murders that are going on are kids this age. So like when somebody's saying something like, hey, we're going to kill you, it's like, hey, you're not making
And it does say Savannah police, so I'm assuming Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
So
That's called obstruction. And right now, loading and prowling and obstruction.
Do you know the rule,
Do I know the rule? Yeah, I know the rule. I know the rule.
You just put me in handcuffs.
So absolutely, it's not a rule.
Let me know.
I'm not sure where you got that rule from, but that's not a rule.
I don't have to answer your question.
You're right. You don't have to answer my question. You can go in handcuffs.
Take a seat.
Now it's called loading and prowling and obstruction. Have a seat. We need more cars.
They have your phone. Do you live out here?
Yes.
Okay, what apartment do you live in?
No, I don't live in this apartment.
Okay. If you don't live here,
I live here.
go apartment.
I live down the street.
You need to go home, please.
I live here, but I don't live here.
Your mother, if you live here, have your mother to come see me. Put her out. I'm not even paying with you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
This is the way this works. If you do not live on this premises, then you are loitering or prowling, which means you are required to identify yourself to me. If you do live here, and I ask you your name and where you live, and you can't provide it, now you're required to quell my suspicions that you're not loitering and prowling, which is why you're in handcuffs in the back of my car. Now, what's your name? Cameron. I don't want you to be in handcuffs, but I want to take you to jail. I would much rather call your mom come pick you up.
Hey, yo, hold up. Chill out. First of all, we're going to start this whole thing over.
How y'all doing?
Good.
I'm
How
her
are
mother.
you?
Why is my daughter in handcuffs?
Your daughter is in handcuffs because she was fighting and then thought it was a good idea for her to try to swing on the police. So as of right now, your daughter is about to go to the juvenile detention center. You can ask him questions. If
Okay. Also, where's my son?
Who's your son?
The little light car boy.
He in the car too. They tried to tackle. No, this is what happened. She was not fighting. They was jumping a boy, and then Rashad had jumped in, and I guess they tried to arrest him too. So that's when Kamara swung.
All right, we're gonna stop all this. So this is the way this works.
That's your daughter?
That's my daughter, and that's my son.
Your daughter is under arrest. She hit 2 officers.
What did the officers do to my baby?
They tried to tackle. They tried to tackle Rashad, and that's when she jumped on
Hey,
him.
all right. Do we have a Rashad in custody?
Her brother.
So he's the first one to charge that day.
But there's no charges on him?
No charges.
All right, so, ma'am, excuse me. So right now, your son Rashad, I believe he's one of the ones we had detained as well. He's not being charged with anything, okay? Apparently there was a large fight out here. We don't know why yet. As this large fight broke out, officers arrived on scene here and we tried to gain control. Your son Rashad charged at one of the officers. He didn't get hit. He didn't hit anybody or anything like that, so he was detained. When that happened, I guess his sister came up, and that's when he struck 2 officers. That's why she is now detained and being placed under arrest. Okay?
I mean, no, that's fair. That's fair. And no, I mean, you know,
there's so much like, I mean, it's easy to like Monday, you know, what do they call it? Monday morning quarterback and like talk about like how a situation should have been handled, could have been handled. I mean, the point, this is like a high stress situation. Like I said, it's not, kind of a lose-lose when you're thrown into this predicament because nobody wants to be, these guys don't want to be dealing with this.
Yeah,
I
and it
guarantee
depends.
these police officers don't want to have to go and have to break up a fight with a bunch of kids like this.
I agree completely. And obviously the kids are kids. Like kids
Yeah.
are going to be stupid. They're going to
They're
say
gonna
dumb
make dumb
shit.
decisions.
And for me, it's all about what the end result is for a lot of these kids. If
Yeah.
they were just being detained because they're trying to control the situation and basically take care of
Yeah.
the ones who are incompliant and stuff and
Yeah.
put them away so they can figure out what's going on, that's one thing. But you know, a lot of, they were literally like, okay, well, you're getting arrested for loitering, obstruction, and blah, blah, blah. That's where it's like, okay, if this one chick is the only one out of what we've seen so far
Yeah.
that gets charged
And-
with something, then that's acceptable. But
Well, that was my sense, honestly. That's why I was kind of like, you know, playing, you know, saying that because I was like, I don't think that these kids are going to be charged. I think they're being detained, not charged, because they're simply trying to conduct an investigation, figure out what's going on, calm the situation down so they can do their job. And so that was why I took that point because I was like, I don't think they're going to go to jail. I think they're just like, hey, you know, grab a couple of them, show the other people, the other kids that we mean business. We're not going to
Yeah.
sit here and let you guys just go wild, you know, and then get control of the situation. Unfortunately, like you said, this, you know, girl, like, you know, did some dumb shit. Like
Yeah.
I was a dude. I went to jail when was 16. So like, I have no room to speak. Like I was wild, you know.
yeah, I've been to jail plenty of times, you know.
So like,
and-
I'm not going to sit here and pass judgment and say, oh, I'm better, you know.
yeah, no, and kids are stupid. Like
But as
when
I've
I was a
grown
kid, I was
older-
doing dumb stuff, and you
Yeah.
can tell immediately when the parents came out. Even this mother who's just found out that her daughter's getting taken to juvenile hall, she's very calm, she's compliant. The other adults were compliant, and that's something that comes with age. Like kids will be kids, and they are crazy and they're stupid, and you know, and especially I feel like the amount of just how many there are outside probably causes a little havoc. But you know, at the end of the day, it's. We got to see how it plays out, but kids will be kids, you know, and kids are going to not be the smartest in situations like this.
You know,
like,
it is good to see the, you know, the kids outside, you know,
yeah,
not in front of their, you know, TV.
in front of their TVs. Yeah, you know, they're all just hanging out, fighting, and you know,
exactly.
how
Which
it
is
should
what-
be. Like I
Yes,
thought growing up
I
all
know.
the time.
I mean, it's
like,
messed up, but like I, you know, it's kind of how it should be. I mean, maybe not to the extent that they were, but you know what I mean?
So out of this whole fight, my daughter the only person going to jail?
As of right now, yeah.
Mom! I want to speak to my mother. Mom! Shut up, boy! I know you out there!
What you keep hollering for me for? You don't think I can hear you? Do you not understand that I'm already pissed off? Because you told me that you was staying after school. So how the hell your ass end up pissed off?
He called me and said,
And I don't give a when nobody called you and say, and you supposed to be your ass at my house. So how you get crossed out to Savannah Gardens?
Because they called
I don't give a
started shooting.
You got anything on you? Tell me now. A lighter? Where? Don't reach for it. Have you been around weed? Because your clothes reek of it. Is there any on you?
I'm gonna check the back of the patrol car. I'm gonna find it if it's there. Okay.
You might as well just tell us. In your sock? All right. And I'll take your shoes off. Pop this up. Sit back in the car.
What?
She got nothing in her boxers.
Just the joint.
Just the joint. She had weed on her.
Yeah, we don't. No charges, right? No charges. Mom's right there. She comes over. Release. No charges. No charges. Mom's on the way. Once she gets here, we'll release. Got it?
She had a joint in her sock.
Who does?
The female in that car.
Who's that one?
She's the one who threatened to kill us last time, but I don't know.
Okay.
So is that a second person that threatened to kill him, or is that the same?
No,
one?
that's the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was a boy they were talking to the first time.
I did too. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Okay. Oops.
I'm going to be completely honest. I thought the same thing. But like, once again, in that situation, when you know you have weed on you, it's like you've already threatened the police. That's just dumb. Like, walk away. Just, there's no benefit that comes from jumping into the middle of that scenario.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just like common sense. It's like, look, man, we did dumb things when we were teenagers. I smoke weed. You know, I did all of that. It's like, that's a scenario where you're like,
well,
you
and
know,
that's just individual stupidity, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, it has nothing, that has nothing to do with age, I don't think, because it's a survival instinct at the end of the day. You should you should have enough common sense
to
know,
be like, you know what? I'm going to pick my battles, and today I'm going to walk away.
And that goes into all of it. I mean, I understand that from the very beginning, because I've been fucked so many times in my life by cops. Like, I don't fuck around and find out at all. Like,
yeah.
You know, so I mean, I get what you're saying and everything. It's just the way some of those interactions were handled were a little silly. Now that they're releasing them, it's okay to me. Like, it's okay to calm down a situation, and but
Mr. Social Justice Warrior over here.
Well, no, I see it from both sides always.
Tell me what exactly went on.
So our officers responded to a fight that just occurred here. There's apparently 20 individuals. Just a large fight.
Yeah.
When they arrived on scene, a lot of people scattered.
Yeah.
A couple of people came running up, and a couple people ended up getting detained because they were trying to fight police officers.
So I'm the new senior manager here. Okay. I'm not going to tolerate it. So if you are tied into this and you live on my property, you're going to get a notice to vacate. Okay. I already done got it from my ADO.
Have you met Linda? This is the property manager.
That's good. That's good. I'm going to get with her.
Okay.
You hurting anyone, bud?
Bootlicker.
Nah, you are such a hater, dude. You're such a hater. So this gives the context. Like, there's no way you can have 20 people just fighting and not do anything about it. And then at the end of the day, like, that jeopardizes the safety of everybody in the complex. So she's probably the one that called, you know what I mean? And like, she's doing that's how you should be handling that. You can't have people that are just like out there, just like,
I mean, at least they weren't shooting each other. They were fighting, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm a strong believer in fists.
I do
fix
too.
problems.
But this is again, man, it's like when I got into so many fights when I was a kid.
Oh,
but
I did this when I was a kid. I did this when I was a kid. We get it, bro. We get it.
But just let me make my point. The point was,
okay.
And tell me if this isn't how you handled it.
Mm-hmm.
You were like, yo, let's meet at like the park after school, like away. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it could be. I got in a fight in the middle of the hallways in school where we were swinging at each other, and I ran off and didn't come back to school for a week. When I came back, the police were waiting for me there. You know, like shout
sometimes it just goes down like that.
Shout out to my boy Shashank. We're good homies nowadays, but you know, we're good homies after that. But you know, I get it, and you know, fighting shouldn't be tolerated, I guess, to an extent. But
also there is I had some of my like best friends came through fighting.
Yeah,
because it was just like button heads and like testing each other, and then we would like, you know, just wrestle around.
I remember there was this
wrestle
kid,
around the dirt, just a couple of guys. You know, what
there
I
was
mean?
this kid in high school when I was younger, maybe even like middle school, dude, where me and him like hated each other for so long. We didn't even know each other. We just knew each other through mutual friends, and we decided we were enemies, and like we literally fucking hated each other. And then the day we got in a fight, we were like, "All right, bro, like cracking a beer afterwards. We were friends and we were kids. So
Yeah.
not root beer, obviously.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
You know, I mean, fighting does help fix a lot of situations.
Yeah. That's why I'm going to go beat your ass as soon as this reaction is done. I'm going to take you outside, spank your ass. You know what I mean? You've been fucking pissing
While I
me
throw
off,
it
bro.
back. Just again.
You okay? Slapped me on my head. My head is hurting. I felt dead on my body.
Do you want to go with EMS? Do you want him to go with EMS?
No, he's fine. Where y'all taking her to? Juvenile?
We're calling right now, so we'll let you know in just a minute. We'll take it. All right, love you too.
I'm the mother.
Her?
My son, y'all just called me.
Other vehicle.
Oh, jeez. Everybody knows? What is? What's going on?
He claiming he wasn't out here fighting. He got put in handcuffs because he was out here fighting at some point in time with somebody. So he's not getting charged today, but since he's a juvenile, we got to release him to your custody.
So what happened?
Big fight ensued and we showed up.
Who was he fighting?
Fighting nobody. Come on.
Hey, face the vehicle for me.
Turn that way, CJ.
And so I'm not telling you what to do, but I think you need to make better decisions. I didn't say. So that's all.
He'll be outside.
I'm just saying. The point that I'm trying to make.
We have to take photos. Hey.
The point that I'm trying to get him to understand is regardless if he gets into stuff or not, who he hang out with, he don't need to hang out with.
He don't hang out with nobody.
He hang out with somebody.
No. That's my son. He's not a problem child. No. Anything else?
Nope. Y'all are good.
Thank you. Every black child is not a problem child.
I didn't say he was.
I'm just saying how he was just walking. Y'all put my child in handcuffs because he was walking.
So you believe your child over the police? Okay.
So out of all the kids that was actually fighting, y'all just detained the kids that wasn't.
So this is the way it worked. When I rolled up, everybody scattered. Okay. So I don't know who was fighting, but if they don't live here, it's called loitering and prowling.
What's your name and badge number anyway? We have a black stick.
Officer Johnson, 6.
Okay, let me get a card.
I don't have a card actually.
Y'all gonna just put him in handcuffs.
Because
And y'all ain't got a reason, so I don't. He wasn't fighting. He wasn't fighting. He just was coming from my sister. He wasn't even fighting. She got him on the video camera. Coming to the house and coming from school. Uh-huh. Y'all is something else. Y'all better go to the ones that y'all need to go to. Did anybody tell me what happened? Stop that. Stop it. No.
Can we just shout out to that dude's hat? If you guys can't read it, because I know the screen's a little small, it does say, I love
Sloot loot loot. Sloot.
You ain't coming out until your mom says so.
Send him right back in there for me, please.
Yeah, bud.
Send him back in there. Can anybody tell me what's going on?
We got a call that there were about 20 children up here fighting. So when I showed up, everybody kind of scattered, and then he refused to identify himself, refused to give me his name, his birthday. So at that point it became obstruction. He went to handcuffs to be detained. That's why he didn't see it. We're not going to pursue those charges. We're going to release him to you.
What are the charges?
Loitering and prowling and obstruction. And obstruction. But
Do you know what your charges are? Listen, if I ask you one more question and you shake your head at me and you ask me with attitude, they can go ahead and take you because I'm getting sick of this. Why didn't you tell this man where you live at? This man ain't lying on you. I know your attitude. This man is not lying on you.
I love how the first mom was like, hey, I know my son. He's a good kid. He's not doing this. His mom's like, nah, I know you're fucking, I know you're
Who do you think has a better chance in life of like getting out of the nonsense? The other mom or that one?
I don't know the children. So,
but I'm just saying, like with that type of parenting.
Because I know
just
like,
based on that the reaction of the parenting.
It's hard to say. I mean, you would think the harder one, but you never know, man. Kids go either way.
This is what I was gonna say is that I guess the reason why I'm just like, you know, taking the stance that I'm in is because there's consequences to my actions is the reason that I changed my behavior. Because my mom did not ever bail me out of jail.
Okay, Mr. Probation at your age currently.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. Actually, you know, there's consequences. And it's because of that I'm like, what he's referring to is that I got a DUI. It's freaking embarrassing that you had to call it out. And yes, at my age, it's freaking embarrassing. So I haven't had a drink in like 2 years now because
That's awesome.
I realized I was like, dude, this is like, you're done. You're done.
Well, I know
You're
like
done.
with my child, like, I mean, she's young, so I'm not the most like I'm not a big disciplinarian. Like me and her, like best friends. I was kind of raised the same way by my mom, you know, and for me, I know that I'm raising a very respectful young lady. And we had like an issue. Where was it? It was at like her dance class, and a bunch of kids were like kind of picking on other kids. And, you know, the teacher reached out to all of us. They're like, hey, we've heard that like these 4 or 5 girls are picking on a couple other girls, and we think Camila might be a part of it. And I'm like, I know for a fact that my daughter would never do that. Like, she is the sweetest person. She is a very sweet girl. And I had the same reaction as the first mom. Like, nah, it wasn't my daughter. I know it's not. There's no correction of behavior that's needed because my kid is like actually like would never in a million years like say a bad thing about anybody. I mean, maybe when she gets older she will, but at this age, no. So I can feel that. And this mom's clearly like been dealing with her shithead son for a while, and she's like, hey, I'm done with this, man. Like, you are, I know that he ain't lying on you because I know that you did this, you know?
Yeah, I guess the point I was trying to make is just like from my experience, like half the friends that I grew up with are like straight up like there's a few of them that are dead. There's a few of them that are like literally doing life sentences in prison. And a lot of them like straight up, like they had parents who would bail them out that were always just like, oh, my son paid for legal fees. He could do no wrong. And that's like the reoccurring
They had no
theme.
consequences in the end of the day.
Or at least like they always had the support structure that enabled them to keep doing dumb shit. Like one of my best friends who I love just went off the rails. Like I can't talk to him anymore because his dad was a lawyer and bailed him out every time, knew the judges. So like all the charges that I got, he would get the same ones and just get let off the hook, and his life's in shambles. So that's where I'm just like, you know what I mean? I respect this mom for taking that hard line and being like, no, enough is enough. You know what I mean? I'm not putting up with this BS. Take your ass to jail.
Can we take 1 second to acknowledge the clickbait that totally got us in? Like, kids overpower cops. Okay. Yeah, that didn't happen.
I was kind of hoping that's kind of what I was hoping to see.
Oh,
I'm gonna
me
be
too.
honest.
Me too. Of course.
I don't know what that says about me, but yeah, I was hoping to see the cops just get overpowered.
There's still time.
You should not have came down here. It is a phone in the schoolhouse that you can use, and several phones there. Somebody is coming to get you. You know that. And then you got an attitude.
Thank you. Ma'am, thank you.
On my phone, not longer. No, he arrested me because I didn't want to answer his question.
Okay, Camaro, what's wrong with that? Camaro, you are in somebody else's property. That don't work like that.
I talked to her dad. The paperwork will be sent to that address that they live at over in Iowa. All right, so just wait for the court date. So I called the jail to see if they were going to take her, but the jail wasn't going to. That's literally the only reason she's not going over.
Gamora was charged with felony obstruction,
Damn.
prowling, and 2 counts of battery. Gamoria was charged with possession of marijuana, obstruction, and loitering and prowling. The others were released to the care and custody of their parents. One parent made it clear that the blame for the entire situation was the fault of the police, who responded to numerous 911 calls related to a large fight. They are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Damn, felony, bro.
That's
it'll
terrible.
probably get played down to a misdemeanor, but still.
Yeah, it'll get pled down. It is kind of crazy because on one hand, I'm just like, a felony for that? Really? Is that deserved? Then on the other hand, it's like, can you let people just like, go at a police officer? Like,
and everybody knows, like, come on, you don't swing or hit at a police officer. You just don't.
Thank God for body cams.
Yeah, and I've watched a bunch of videos that go both ways of dirty cops and, videos where you're sitting there rooting for the cop the whole time. And that's just the way the world works. You know what I mean? But if we do have a world where you can just freely go up and hit our authoritarians, it's going to be like, it'd be complete chaos.
That's the world you want to live in, isn't it? I can see that little gleam in your eye.
No, when I was a kid, I was all about anarchy and everything like that. But,
exactly. But
I live a pretty damn good life. And, I do have the mindset of like, I always feel like I should have the right to protect myself and, and protect my family and what I've earned and stuff like that. And a lot of that goes into like, I have to worry a little bit less about doing that because we have cops, so Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
got a tough job. I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's always funny to me when people like pass these judgments on the police officers. How could he do this? And like in this scenario, when somebody reached in their jacket and they shot, it's like, I get it. People make mistakes. Who has ever been under that amount of pressure where it's life and death? Like I see people that are literally like, I've seen videos of people crying in Starbucks because they had like a mean customer. And I'm like,
yeah.
there's people who literally can't handle making Starbucks drinks. It's too much pressure.
Yeah.
And then you're going to look at a police officer and be like, oh, how could they do this?
Yeah.
It's like most
and here
of them,
we sit in our ivory towers.
exactly, doing YouTube videos, passing judgment. Like, oh, these guys.
But no, at the end of the day, I do love videos like this. It's so interesting to see into the daily lives of cops and other people. And yeah, I mean, that was a great watch. I really actually enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Pretty fun.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments if you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, let us know and tell us if there's a favorite video of yours from Midwest Safety or any other channel that does this type of content. Put it in here. We like the funny ones too. Like this one, it's kind of sad seeing these kids get arrested, if I'm being completely honest.
It wasn't funny, but I mean,
it brought up a little PTSD.
but it brought
for
up
me.
some good commentary from us.
I guess
we killed it. On
Bro,
that
you
one.
called me out and just went, hey, mister.
Well, you're like, I don't get in trouble anymore because
I did not say that. I didn't say I didn't get in trouble anymore. I'm saying consequences.
Yeah, I understand.
If you compare what I'm in trouble for now versus what I used to do, this is what I'm getting at. I was on a highway to hell.
Yeah. As we all were. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really, really appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like. If you want to join us on our journey of discovering new stuff and watching some funny, crazy, cool stuff similar to this and not similar to this, whatever, hit that subscribe button. I don't know where I'm going today, man. I'm on a tangent. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Peace.